Welcome to the next episode of Waterpark Rangers, Let's Play Wind Waker. In the last episode, we arrived here at this new island, Dragon Roost Island, where Quill, the postman, promised us that his people, the Rito, would be able to help us in our quest.
Ah, so you are Jack, are you? Quill has told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with.
When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain?
As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the great dragon. It is this scale that enables a Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so?
Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Jack with regards to your son, Prince Kamali?
As you can see, Jack is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son, Kamali, is of the age to earn his wings. Yet, he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I am counting on you.
Here, Jack, take this with you. Who knows? It might come in handy. We got the delivery bag, which holds other stuff, kind of like the bait bag and spoils bag. Basically stuff that just doesn't fit in those two bags. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the great Valu to us. In the meanwhile, do your best to aid Prince Kamali.
Yeah, Quill, we'd really like to aid him, but I thought of something a lot more fun that we could do instead. So we're going to follow this ramp up to the second floor and to the end of the road, and then there's an interesting minigame to play, which is basically just matching symbols. Though the later rounds do get a little bit challenging, and it's kind of an elaborate side quest when you think of everything involved. So the key to it is, for this first round, he's only telling you to sort 10 letters, which is very easy to do. Now, it's easy to get worked up about it and think that you can be really quick at it, but the truth is, if you try and do it quickly, it's much more likely that you're going to mess up. So take your time and make sure that you're matching up the symbol correctly. I know it sounds incredibly simple, but you'll be amazed at how much easier it is once you realize that every time you miss, you're just taking so much time off. So just make sure that you've got a good shot every time and you can do it. The key idea is just to keep a level head. Okay, so we got 12. I think we get some sort of money reward. Okay, 1 rupee for every 2 letters. Okay, that's not much, but I know he gives us more the more rounds you compete in it. Alright, time for round 2 of the mail sorting game. Shouldn't be too much more difficult. I think the time is exactly the same. Yeah, they're all about 30 seconds from the looks of it. Yeah, all the same time. It's just now we have to sort 20 letters, so you do need a bit of speed here. But like I said, just as long as you're focused and don't like mess up, it's pretty easy to do. And another thing I should mention, the middle ones are tougher to get because unlike the side ones, you have to have more control. You can't just jam to one side and land it. You have to have it right in the middle. And another interesting fact is that these actually, these symbols actually match up with that chart on the left that you can kind of see. You see that yellow symbol on the right that looks like a fan? That's supposed to be the windmill for Windfall Island. And I think there's even one symbol there for the Forsaken Fortress, which is odd. I don't think there's a post box there. Okay, now for the serious round. This is the highest amount that they force you to sort out. 25 letters. Doesn't sound like a big step up, but that little bit really is more like an extra mile. Last important thing that you should know. Sometimes it's possible to get like double symbols in a row. That can be insanely useful, but just focus, try not to get too confident and rely on those doubles. Oh, I just got a double. And another one right after. Oh, crap, I messed it up. Okay, okay, we got it. We made up. Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa, oh, somehow we hit that. Okay. Yes, we did it. Wow. That was the closest thing ever. Did you see? Wow, somehow we, like, throw them at random and some of them just got in. I wasn't even aiming right some of the time. I just had it angled right, I guess, or I was just kind of going crazy, but we had just the right amount, and we get three rupees per letter, adding up to 75. We're going to take a short break from the side quest now, though. We should probably just deliver the letter like we were told to, but we'll get back to it in a second, so don't worry. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange-shaped hat. You're Jack, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the Great Sky Spirit, Valoo. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. Jack, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamali. So here's the first thing that's going to the delivery bag, the father's letter. Stuff in the delivery bag's usually just, like, obligatory, like, one-time quest item things that you just give to people. And this is one of those instances. The roomway in the back on the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You have to go down a couple of steps to get there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Jack. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Alright, actually we might as well just wrap up the side quests that we were doing, like, a moment ago. This is only going to take a second, because you just have to leave Dragon Roost Cavern. No, I mean, no, the Rito's, like, mail center, whatever this is supposed to be. And then come back inside after you finish those 3 rounds, and the guy tells you about the new help coming in. And then, instead of the normal guy, you'll get this guy instead.
Hey man, I'm the new part-timer. Green clothes and a green hat? Pardon me for asking, but you're Jack, aren't you? Aha! I knew it! You're a legend among the part-timers here. I really admire you, man. Just once, I'd love to see the legendary 25-letter sword. Do your best, man.
One thing I just gotta say about all these people is they really just can't lay off the fact that we have green clothes and a strange-shaped hat. They seem to say that quite a bit here. Anyway, yes, you have to do the 25-letter sword again. This time I'm just gonna try and be a bit more thoughtful. And not really screw up like I did. Oh, never mind. Actually, I'm doing horribly. We're probably gonna have to try again. Oh well, we were having such a good streak. Ugh, this was horrible. Whatever. Ugh, that was sickening. Hey, we were still, we were just 1 short. That kind of pisses me off. Oh well. We'll get it this time, I promise. Just focus. Believe in the heart of the male. Alright, we're probably gonna screw up this time too. You know, I almost feel like just looking carefully into those boxes to see... Oh, never mind. The mail doesn't actually pile up. Wow, okay. I guess I've been living a lie all these years. Wow, we're doing horrible this time, too. We might do it, though. We might pull it off. Concentrate. Okay, lucky. That was a lucky combination right there. Oh, we got 26, too!
Oh my gosh! 26 letters! Amazing, man! I'm so impressed. Seriously, man! I've got to tell my mom back home all about this. I just gotta. I got a favor to ask you, man. I'm still new here, so I'm not allowed to leave. So, would you mind putting this letter to my mom in the post box for me?
Yep. We gotta take a note from his mom to the post box. Hero duties.
I guess I could just throw it in here with all the other letters, but... I just can't bring myself to do it. It's against the rules, man.
Against the rules, huh? I guess he's quite a part of the system. Anyway, now we will go and finish up this side quest, finally, which actually has pretty much taken up this entire episode, surprisingly, even though it's really just a couple of mail matches. I guess it just takes a little bit longer than I'd expect. Alright, I think it costs just a little fee or something like that, so, like the other bags, just go to the bag, press the item button, press it again, and make sure you're really close to the post box before you try to put it in, otherwise you'll hold it up uselessly, which is never useful, unless you want to stop time for some reason. And not be able to move yourself. Alright, so that only cost 5 rupees. Interesting thing about the post box, I've found sometimes if you pay quickly enough, you get an extra little jingle. Unfortunately, we're pretty much out of time for this episode, so next time we'll continue with the real story.